Hello, can you listen to me?
Hello. Yes.
Perfect.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, Jovita?
Fine, thank you.
Good. So let's begin with the class. I was waiting for more people, but I think it's a little bit late. So let's begin. Our topic today is traveling. So let's begin with this topic. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's watch the video. It's a funny video. We are going to watch it and then you're going to tell me what did you see, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's put it. Okay, that was the video. So can you tell me what could you see in the video?
Sorry?
Can you tell me what could you see in the video? Could you see the video? ¿Pudiste ver el video?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, can you say or say some details about it? ¿Puedes decir what could you see que pudiste ver?
Yes, I am. Yes, it's a video, a funny video. Yes, yes, the people in vacations, her car.
It looks like they are
Se movió solo.
on vacation.
Ajá.
It's a family, no? But I think that it's a family and they are on vacation. But something happened, no? Okay, if you want to say, if you want to use Spanish language, don't worry. Okay. Yes. The video is about this man
Yes.
who lost his keys, no? Keys car, las llaves del auto.
Yes.
So it's one thing after the other, and at the end, I think he's gonna die, no? Because if we check it, let me put the volume down. Okay, if we check it, it looks like at the end, let me see. When he finally got the keys, now when he finally get into the car, he realizes that the keys are still there, no? Forgotten. But well, this video, it's about traveling. So that is our topic today. And we are gonna start talking about traveling. But before that, antes de eso,
Sí.
we are going to talk a little bit about this, which are indefinite pronouns. Dentro de lo que es la plataforma, en cierto momento, you will be studying this indefinite pronoun. En algún momento vas a ver este tema. So
Okay.
this is like a brief introduction. Es una pequeña introducción. So just to have some things like here, para tenerlas un poco más fácil cuando lo puedas ver. O
Okay.
verlo. So indefinite pronouns are these pronouns that are not defined. Son pronombres que no están definidos. That's the reason why they are called indefinite pronouns. Por esa razón se llaman indefinite pronouns. Y los ocupamos o los usamos. They are used to name persons or things or places.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. Los usamos para nombrar personas o cosas o lugares que no sabemos con exactitud cuáles son. Okay. We have this that we call ending. Tenemos estos que llamamos finales o también son conocidos como lexis. Son estas palabras que van al principio de otra para darle otro significado. Por ejemplo, tenemos some and every. Y estos los podemos usar con body.
Body, okay.
And there is another one. Hay otro más que sería el que se refiere a las cosas. Lo voy a poner que es concretamente thing.
Sí.
So, some and something. In Spanish, we may say alguno, alguien, o algo.
Okay.
That would be like in Spanish. And then we have any.
Any. Okay.
We say anybody, anyone, or anything. So any, it's kind of a negative structure. Es algo parecido a una negación.
Okay.
Lo vamos a ahorita explicar un poquito. And we have at the end, we have every. So we may say everybody.
Everybody.
Or everything.
Everything. Okay.
Are what we know as indefinite pronouns. Estos tres son los que conocemos como indefinite pronouns. But they have different uses. Tienen distintos usos. In the case of some, we use some only in positive statements, which are enunciados afirmativos. And we also use some in requests. Requests are those questions, son esas preguntas que en donde solicitamos algo, que alguien nos haga algo. That is a request. Then we have any, y el uso de any es, as I was saying, in negative statement, que es enunciados negativos. And we also use any for asking specific information. Cuando pedimos información específica. So in the case of some are requests. Cuando solicitamos algo. And in the case of any, it's only for specific information. And at the end we have the last one is, I lost it. Okay, the final is every, and that refers, or that is used, lo usamos para referirnos a whole, a complete group, a un grupo, ya sea de gente, or a set of things, o un set de cosas. So, let's see the examples. Vamos a ver algunos ejemplos.
Okay.
So, let me move it and let's move. Okay, in this case, talking about traveling. If I ask, is there anyone, oh sorry, is there anyone here who traveled? I'm using any. So if I go back with that question, si regreso con esa pregunta,
Anyone?
let me see. Let me put it here in a text. Is there anyone who travel? Okay, that will be kind of a question. Esta sería más o menos la pregunta. Let me see exactly what I put here. Is there anyone here who traveled? ¿Hay alguien aquí que haya viajado? Question. In that question, we are asking for specific information.
Yes.
Is there anyone here who traveled? ¿Hay alguien aquí que haya viajado? So that's why I used any. Por esa razón usé any.
Any. Okay.
Okay. So I cannot use, no puedo usar some. I cannot say, is there someone here who traveled? Because some nada más lo vamos a usar para cuando preguntamos request, cuando pedimos que alguien nos haga algo. So we cannot use some in this question. Now, let's look at the other one. Vamos a ver la otra. Can somebody tell me where exactly? Can somebody, I'm gonna can somebody tell me where? Let's leave it there. Okay, in this case, this question is a request. Es una, in Spanish we say petición. Here I'm asking if somebody can tell me where. Si alguien me puede decir.
¿Dónde?
En este caso, my question, en el caso de anyone, mi pregunta, it's like very general, es muy general. I'm asking for information. Estoy preguntando si alguien aquí ha viajado.
Sí.
But in the case of some, I'm asking as a request. Estoy pidiendo algo. Que alguien me diga. Can somebody tell me where? That is pretty much different between some and any. The use of some is when we're asking is for request. And the use of any, if we are asking, si estamos preguntando, is for specific information. That is the difference between these two. And eventually, you are going to be using them. Y eventualmente, los vas a estar usando en tus exercises.
Okay.
So, now let's answer those questions. Vamos a contestar las preguntas. Well, I know you are my only student here, so have you ever traveled? ¿Has viajado? Have you ever traveled?
Yes, I do.
Well, have you?
Oh, yes, I travel.
If my question is, have you? My answer must be, yes, I have. Si me preguntan,
Yes, I
have you ever? Estamos usando el verbo have as an auxiliar, como un auxiliar. La respuesta siempre va a ser, yes, I have.
Yes, I have. Okay.
With you, we always answer with, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
So it's the same thing. So, yes, you have traveled, but where? Where have you traveled? ¿A dónde?
I travel from Mexico. I travel Yucatan. I travel Querétaro, Puebla, Veracruz, but I like Yucatan specific. Mérida is beautiful.
Oh, yes, that's what I heard. Eso es lo que he oído, that Merida is really nice, ¿no?
Yes, 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 beautiful. Her people, her food, her place, her
Merida.
her playas, ¿cómo es? Sus
Los
playas,
beaches.
beaches. Okay.
Wow, so I haven't been there. Yo no he ido a Mérida, but I will go eventually. Algún día voy a ir. So,
Sí es.
in this, yeah, I have heard that Mérida is real nice. And actually, today I was reading an article, hoy estaba leyendo un artículo, where a study said that well, some people had, I don't know what was that, but they conclude that Mérida was better than Quebec. Compararon Quebec and Mérida.
Yes, sí,
Mérida won.
sí, también lo vi. Yes.
Yeah, that was very interesting to me because I have been in Quebec and I had the idea about Quebec as a wonderful city. So now someone said that Merida is better than Quebec, so I need to go. Okay, so here, next question. Can someone tell me who you usually travel with? Okay, here, I used someone who said someone because I'm asking, or my question is a request, es una petición. I'm asking for someone, estoy pidiendo que alguien me diga con quién viaja. Can someone tell me who you usually travel with? And the other question is, does anyone know what is traveling alone? The questions are different. Las preguntas son diferentes. La
Yes.
primera es an specific request. Es una petición en específico. And the second one is just asking for information. Those are the difference between these two. So, who do you usually travel with? ¿Con quién viajas usualmente?
I usually travel with my husband.
With your husband. Uh-huh.
Husband.
Yeah,
Yes.
your husband. So, do you have a family?
Sorry?
It's only your husband and you, or do you have kids?
Mm.
Solamente es tu esposo y tú o tienes hijos?
No, I don't know children.
I do not have them.
I don't have children.
I don't have any
I,
children.
I
Okay.
don't have any children.
So, and have you been married for a long time? ¿Y has estado casada mucho tiempo?
Yes, for 5 years.
That is not much. I don't know if mucho. You're just getting to know each other. Se están conociendo. So,
Yes.
have you ever traveled alone? ¿Has viajado sola? Have you ever traveled alone?
No, I don't.
No, never.
No, never.
Okay. So I don't know what is traveling alone, but there are many people that do it. Yo tampoco, but conozco gente que viaja sola muy seguido. I don't know what is that. But well, let's pass to the other one. Let me move this and we go to the next one.
Yes.
So, says, what do you like the most about traveling? For example, when I travel, What I like are, or what I like is to have these moments with my family. I do have two daughters and my husband. But what about you? What do you like the most about traveling?
Mm, I I like I like now mm, uh,
Do you
now
want to use a little bit Spanish? You can use it for me
uh, en Spanish.
if you want.
Okay, yes. A mí me gusta o me encanta conocer pueblos mágicos.
Oh, that is nice. Let me put it in English here on the screen. Okay, to know what pueblos mágicos will be like magic,
O zonas arqueológicas.
magic towns,
How do you say zonas arqueológicas?
or we may say ruins,
Ruins?
or
Okay.
archaeological sites. That would
Okay.
be that one. Yes, those are very interesting. So, what
Um,
towns have you visited? What magic towns? Give me an example.
for example, in Oaxaca, um, I visit Monte Albán.
Monte Alban. Monte Alban is an archaeological site.
Yes. Santa Maria del Tule. Yes, beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Where
Mm,
in El
and
Tule?
Mitla.
Oh, Mitla is the other one, no?
Yes.
Mitla.
In Yucatan, I visit Uxmal.
Ooh,
Mm,
I haven't been there, never. Uxmal, but
For
I have heard of
example,
there is another one in but that is not Yucatan. It's Quintana Roo, I think.
okay,
And
my
Tulum
family,
is the name, I think.
my family live in Chetumal, but I know, pero yo no conozco.
You haven't been there.
O tengo familia, pero no conozco. How do you say? I have family
I
in
have
Chetumal,
family there,
but I
but I don't.
don't know. Don't know?
I don't
Don't,
know the place,
I don't know
or
the place.
you may say I haven't been there.
I haven't been there. Okay,
Nunca he estado ahí. I haven't been there.
okay.
But yes, these ones are archaeological sites. But what about magic towns? You tell me magic towns. I know some of them. In Hidalgo, there are many of them, and I have been in El Chico, Mineral del Chico. Do you know that one?
I haven't been there.
I mean, it's in Hidalgo, and Hidalgo we have like well, they have like 20 of them. They have Mineral del Chico. They have the other one is Huasca. They have many magic towns. But
Okay.
which ones do you know? ¿Cuáles conoces? Which ones do you know?
Mm,
¿Qué pueblo mágico conoces tú?
okay. I know mm, I know Malinalco. mm, y- Malinalco. I know Coatepec en Veracruz. Papantla in Veracruz. Um, for example, I know
Zapantlan, Veracruz. There is
Y
nearby Papantla, there is another ruin or archaeological site, no? It's
yes, yes, in Tajín,
again that's the name.
Tajín, en la pirámide del trueno, de los nichos. ah, hay now Tlacotalpa, Veracruz. Mm,
And those are magical towns. Some pueblos mágicos, right?
yes,
That is nice. There are like many. Once I read that there are more than 100. Un día leí que son más de 100 en México.
yes, me faltan muchos.
There are too many, son demasiados. Okay, so let me erase this. Voy a borrar esto. And the question then is, what is your favorite place? For example, in this photograph, you can see the beach. This is a beach, no? It's like a tropical weather. Es como un clima tropical.
Tropical. I prefer.
This is another beach, the one in the middle, but it's not that tropical beach. It's like a cold.
uh, I um, I like water beach.
The warmers or the warm beaches. Yes, well, the tropical ones are really hot, warm, and sometimes cold. You know? Like there in Oaxaca, the beaches are super hot.
Yes.
Have you ever been in those ones? In Oaxaca, ¿has ido a esas playas? ¿Has ido,
Sorry.
has ido a las playas de Oaxaca? Have you ever been there?
I don't. Casi no me gusta ir a la playa. Poco soy de ir a la playa. Ah, sí me gusta el clima caluroso, pero prefiero vivir en el frío, como la montaña o no sé.
Okay, so you like hot weather, but
Y no conozco playas de Oaxaca.
no, those beaches are really nice. I think are the best ones. So then you like hot weather, but you prefer cold weather.
Ay,
That will be your sentence. I like hot weather, but oh, sorry, this you must be I. Let me put something here. But I know. Let me see. I'm gonna rate it. Okay, so you prefer the mountain. Mountain like what? I mean, mountain is cold and dry, no?
yes,
Frío y seco. So, but would you like to go to one of these beaches? Estas playas, for example, the one in the middle. These ones are cold, and we are well. There are many, for example, outside Mexico, fuera de Mexico, because Mexico, the weather, the climate, el clima, it's like warm. Es como tibio, como. Despite we have many weather, many climates, a pesar de que hay muchos climas in Mexico,
yes.
they tend to be warm, tienden a ser más templados. That was the word that I was looking for, templados.
Okay.
But for example, in countries like Canada, the weather is extreme weather. Es un clima más extremo.
Extreme.
When it's cold, it's really cold. And when it's hot, it's super hot. So in Mexico, as Mexico is in the middle of the equator, como está en el Ecuador, that's the reason. Esa
Yes.
es la razón. The weather is like warm, templado. But if you go up, like Canada, si te vas hacia arriba, like in Canada, or if you go down, like in Argentina, for example, the weather there is extreme weather. So
Okay.
there they have these beaches that are super cold, and the sea is super cold, and there is it's windy and it's freezing there. So, would you like to go there? Do you like to? Would you like to go to know these beaches? ¿Te gustaría conocer esas playas? What do you think about?
I I
Okay,
I
here
think I think
I think that it's a
I
very
think
convenient.
that
I'm sorry. I
I
would like. Me
I think
gustaría.
that I would like
Oh, no me gustaría. No.
okay.
I
I
think
would
that.
like I would like, for example, Huatulco o Puerto Progreso o Sayulita en Sinaloa.
Sayulita.
Es una reserva o no sé, he escuchado.
I don't know that one.
No sé si es Sayulita, si es Sinaloa, pero es en esa zona.
You would
For
like.
example, but I would like Vancouver.
You would like to go. I would like to go to Vancouver. Well, yes, it's a very nice place. Es un lugar muy lindo, but you have to go in the summer. Tienes que ir en el verano.
Okay.
To go. Oh well, maybe as you like the cold, como te gusta el frío, maybe you would like to go in this time of the year, en esta época. Canada is very cold. And when December comes, December and January, you cannot go out of your house. No puedes salir de casa. Because they have blizzards, tormentas, lots of snow, and sometimes the whole country stops. A veces el país para, because they just can't go out of their houses. Simplemente no pueden salir de la casa because
Okay.
it's lots of snow, mucha nieve. So if you are indoors, si estás adentro, indoors, you're
Indoors.
okay because all the houses have these warmers or calefacciones and the climate,
Okay.
the air conditioner. And so all the houses have them. Todas las casas tienen eso. And if they have or special clothes. Tenemos, bueno, tienen ropa especial, so they
Okay.
can go out, but it's very difficult. But as you like the cold weather, you may like it. Quizás te guste. You should try. Deberías tratar.
Thank you.
So this is the next question. Let me erase this, and it's related to what we were talking. Have you ever been abroad? Abroad means going out of the country, salir del país. Have you ever been abroad? ¿Alguna vez has ido outside Mexico, fuera de México?
No, I haven't.
No, never. Okay, so in that case, where would you like to go? Well, you said Vancouver. Ya me dijiste Vancouver.
Yes, and Peru, the Machu Picchu,
Oh, that place.
the ruins, the Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu. Well, yes, people said that those ruins are wonderful, ¿no? Tienen una fama de ser un lugar, a mystical place, un lugar místico. That one,
Yes,
Machu Picchu.
yes.
So no, I haven't been there either, but maybe one day. And what another place? Do you have another place where you like to go? ¿Tienes algún otro lugar que te gustaría ir?
Mm, mm, no,
Not really.
in, in Mexico, sí. En México, Chiapas.
Chiapas. Oh yeah. But talking about outside, for example,
For example, I would, I would like
I would
to
like to go.
to San Cristóbal de las Casas.
Okay. So
I
that's
would like to
Chiapas,
go
right?
to San Cristóbal de las Casas.
I would like to go, but that is Mexico. And but talking about abroad, fuera de Mexico, where
Mm,
would you like to go? For example, I would like to go to Egypt, or
mm,
there are ruins there, no? The Egyptian ruins. I would like to go there. I would like to go to London
mm.
again because
I mm, um, maybe Italia.
Italy or
Um,
Rome, no? To see the
yes,
Colosseum, the
yes.
Colosseum.
For example, mm, for so for
Because of the food,
yes,
Italian food. Because of the food. So Italian food like pizza, no?
yes.
Yes, and they have lots of
Cheeses,
pasta
cheeses, quesos,
and
cheeses.
cheese.
Yes, yes,
But I think that is all Europe or many countries in Europe. Eso es como muchos países de Europa. Cheese and pasta.
yes.
There are there is or there are many things like that in Europe, nearby Italy and Rome. But I would like to go to Rome because I would like to see like this Colosseum, el
Yes.
Coliseo,
For example, I would like to go
to
to
go there, yes, to know all those places.
Coliseum.
Or maybe in Venezia, that would be a very nice place to visit too. Venezia and all those places, no? But well, nobody travels without luggage. Nadie viaja sin equipaje. So, what do you usually do in a trip? Here we have three questions. What do you do to prepare a trip, and what do you usually take with you? So, very simple questions with very simple answers. Con preguntas muy sencillas y respuestas igual. So, what do you do to prepare a trip? For example, when I go to a trip, when I'm preparing a trip, as I have two daughters, como tengo dos hijas, so I have to fix everything about them. So I have to take care of those details. Me tengo que hacer cargo de esos detalles because I have two girls. But what do you do to prepare a trip? What do you usually take with you? ¿Qué usualmente llevas contigo? How do you prepare a trip? ¿Cómo lo preparas?
I I usually mm, prepare my bag,
That is the luggage.
mi,
El equipaje, ¿no?
mi mochila. Um,
Well, when we travel, we call it luggage, equipaje. So
I
what do you put there?
I
What do you prepare in that pack? What do you pack? ¿Qué empacas?
bag.
For example, obviously we take clothes, no? Ropa.
Yes, clothes.
Take clothes.
um,
We take with us these hygiene items like a toothbrush, for example. No? A toothbrush. Do you know what a toothbrush is? This is the cepillo de dientes.
De dientes.
And then
Yes.
the makeup, very important. Maquillaje, makeup.
Yes. Um,
What else we do? Maybe oh,
Maybe sandals. Sombrero. Sombrero.
hat. Hat.
Hat.
You're right.
Hat. Yes. And
What else do you do?
bloqueador.
Um,
uh,
contact. Uh-huh. What else? What else?
te- un termo o un, how do you say termo? Una botella como para rellenar, eh, para transportar líquido. Un termo.
Oye,
Es-
thermal bottle.
ok, termo bottle.
Sometimes we
Ah,
pick up things that we never use. A veces llevamos cosas que nunca usamos, ¿no?
yes.
So, for example, for example, when we go, well, you don't go to the beach, but well, you told me that you don't like it. But sometimes when we go to the beach, we pack towels, no? And we really don't need it. Empacamos toallas, but in every hotel, in cada
Yes.
hotel, you can have towels.
Yes.
And towels are big, no son grandes, and they like they need a big room in your luggage. Necesitan un gran espacio en la maleta. And
Yes.
we used to take towels with us, but in every hotel you can find a towel. En cada hotel encuentras towels. So we never use them.
Yes.
So what other thing we pack that we don't use? ¿Qué otra cosa empacamos que nunca usamos?
Um,
I got another one. Tengo otra. Shampoo.
yes.
We
Shampoo.
never use it. Because in every hotel they give
Ye-
us these little bags with shampoo. No?
Yes. For example, I prepare a book,
Books.
magazine, revista, magazine,
Magazines.
magazine, and and comfortable shoes, comfortable shoes.
Comfortable shoes. Comfortable.
Yes, por si tengo que caminar mucho.
Tennis shoes.
Work. Yes.
And do you have time to read the books? ¿Y tienes tiempo de leer your books or your magazine?
In the travel, bueno, mientras viajo,
Oh, yes, you're right.
in the bus or, for example.
All the way there, not todo el camino, all the way there.
Mm,
Yes, you're right. I haven't thought about that.
Llevo una pila recargable. How do you say? Pila recargable. Pila.
Oh, those are batteries. Let me write it here. Battery.
Battery.
The battery, like for the cell phone?
Battery. Yes, for myself.
Okay, and what else? A recharge battery, and what else? ¿Qué más llevarías?
Mm, ay, no sé cómo decirlo, pero normalmente llevo una bolsa de estas de mercado que las puedes compactar porque regreso con cosas, ¿no? O sea, estas bolsas verdes o de tela, ¿no? Es-
Yes, because we always buy things, ¿no? On souvenirs. Siempre compramos cosas, ¿no? En souvenirs.
Sí.
So a bag for souvenirs. You're right. For souvenirs. Sometimes we so souvenirs, like souvenirs.
Yes,
Sometimes
souvenirs.
we go and we travel and we buy many things. And at the end, for example, when you travel by car, when you go by car, sometimes you take your things, but you come back with many things that don't fit, ¿no? Que ya no caben en tu carro.
Yes.
That happens to me a lot. So let's continue there.
Yes.
So what do you prefer? Traveling by car, by bus, by train?
I prefer travel. I prefer traveling by bus,
By bus.
by
Why,
bus, by bus.
why do you like that? It's very boring to me. I feel bored. Yo cuando viajo en bus, I feel really bored. Me siento muy aburrida.
I
Yes.
I prefer mm, because I like sleep, sleep, sleep.
You sleep during the trip, no?
Y cuando salgo en el coche tengo que ir como más alerta.
That would be, I do prefer bus
I I
uh,
I I need
and sleep
to
like this, no?
converse conversa conversation with my husband.
With your husband, you can go talking to him, no? Oh, yes, you're right. So you don't worry about the trip, no te preocupas sobre el camino,
Yes.
because there is someone else that is driving. Hay alguien más que viaja. But when we have a very long trip, cuando hay un viaje muy largo, I feel really bored. Yo me aburro mucho. So I think the traveling by bus is like boring.
I would like to no, I would like by train. Me gustaría viajar en tren ahí.
I would like to travel. Travel by train.
To travel by train.
So I don't know. Well, now we're gonna have a train, no? This train that is going to go all over this peninsula in Yucatan, Chiapas, and the Tren Maya, no? They
Yes. Or for example, the Chepe, the train de Chepe in Chihuahua.
mm, across the mountains, que atraviesa montañas, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but that well, that would be interesting. Sería interesante, but I think it's
Yes.
like scary, ¿no? Un poquito asusta un poco. And the trains are even slower, son incluso más lentos que el bus, ¿no? The trains. So that will be even more boring. Eso podría ser aún más aburrido para el train. So, but if I had to say, I do prefer traveling by car, driving. That is what I prefer. But what about the company? Do you prefer traveling alone? I mean, you and your husband, or going to a guided tour? Do you know what is this guided tour? These tours that you hired, estos tours o viajes que contratas with a guide, con un guía. What do you prefer, you and your husband, or do you have a guide in a tour? What do
Uh,
you like the most?
I mm, I prefer traveling or um,
Traveling alone with your husband.
uh, um, wait, con compañía.
With company, with friends, for example.
For example, friends, my sister, or my husband. I don't like get tour. Tengo que ir al ritmo de ellos. I don't like.
When you hire a trip, hire cuando contratas.
I prefer mi tiempo, mi espacio.
Me too. Me too. Yo también. That's why I never hired that. Nunca contrato eso. Because they have like a schedule, tienen su horario. And
Yes.
if you want to stay more time in a specific place, you can do it. No puedes. Because they go all together, no? And you have to go to the places they say and stay the time they say. And you are not independent. No tienes independencia there.
Yes.
I think it's better if you go by yourself. También creo que es mejor with your family, ¿no? And your
Yeah.
own thing, tu propio viaje. Okay, so here, to close this activity, para cerrar esta actividad, I have chosen these two images. Estas dos imágenes. So one of them is Master Yoda. So we all know Master Yoda. And it says, change your perspective, travel wheel. So obviously this is grammatically incorrect because that is the way how Master Yoda speaks, ¿no? Él habla como al revés. So he's saying travel wheel, ¿no? Let's travel, ¿no? We'll travel. We should travel.
Okay.
So sometimes we are very busy and we don't do it. But we should change our perspective, no? And travel.
Yes.
And at the end, this is just the a description about myself. We have two paths, dos caminos. One goes to the financial stability, and the other one goes to vacation.
Vacations.
This one is the blue car. That one is me. I do prefer to go on vacation.
Yes.
And no matter what happens after that, no? So we could have financial stability, yes. But if we don't go and travel, we never enjoy those details, no, about life. So is this your case too? También es tu caso? You prefer going on vacations?
Yes, I prefer go on vacation with my family.
I think it's better, no? Because those memories, esos recuerdos, stay with you always. Se quedan contigo, ¿no? Siempre. So those are experiences and experiencias and things to tell, y cosas para contar.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jovita, for being here.
Thank you.
It was really nice to be talking to you. And I hope to see you next week around here.
Yes, thank you. I like the class.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye.
You. Have a nice week. Good night.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.